At a time that hundreds of thousands of taxpayers are facing tax increases as a result of Laura Curran's reassessment, it's terrible to hear that they are not being open and transparent. Actually, they're doing just the opposite. They're putting up obstacles and roadblocks to taxpayers all along the way. And when residents seek the basic information of how they came up with the values of the properties, to think they turn around and say to residents, you're not entitled to it because it's a secret formula, a trade secret, as they sent to Dennis. Well, I'm happy to report that the Committee on Open Government has disagreed. They've called foul on Nassau County, and they said you cannot hide behind a clause of trade secret. Dennis was facing a tax increase, and he asked for the very simple formula, the computer program and algorithm the county used on valuing the properties. And when he asked for it, he was told he couldn't have it by Nassau County. So then Dennis took the next step of forming and filing a formal FOIL request. He was denied. Dennis, tenacious as he is, went even further and filed an appeal. And what he was told in the appeal was shocking. He was told that it was considered a trade secret, that he as the taxpayer was not entitled to the program that helped to determine the new values that are placed on all of the county's properties. He reached out to New York State, and he reached out to the Committee on Open Government. And the response he got was telling. They said Nassau County was not entitled to claim a trade secret. And we are now asking Nassau County to respect that opinion from the state and now provide Nassau County residents with that information so they have the tools necessary to determine if their valuation is correct and they should challenge their assessment.
One thing that was really interesting about this is it's one thing to say, I know this and it's a secret and I'm not going to tell you. But the 3 employees I met with on 3 different dates all told me that they didn't understand the formula themselves. So I asked to speak to their supervisors, so I spoke to 3 supervisors on 3 different days, and they told me they didn't understand the formula. I wound up talking to a deputy director or whatever over there who said that he knew generally how it worked, but he couldn't himself, precisely follow it.
This has been filled with mysteries, missteps, errors, and now basically walls put out to taxpayers. Well, the Committee on Open Government says wrong. We're going to tear down that wall. We are going to make it that the resident should be able to see that data, and we're asking the county executive to respect and abide by their opinion, which says they should not be hiding this information.